A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a decisive early morning vote, the Senate has removed the controversial AI moratorium provision from the reconciliation bill, known as the Big Beautiful Bill, with an overwhelming 99-1 outcome. This significant legislative move came after extensive debates and negotiations, highlighting the ongoing tensions between state autonomy and federal oversight in the realm of artificial intelligence regulation. The provision, initially proposed to impose a 10-year ban on state-level regulations concerning AI, faced fierce opposition from various stakeholders, including civil advocacy groups and AI safety researchers. The original text, released by the Senate Commerce, Science, and Transportation Committee on June 5, aimed to withhold $500 million of newly appropriated broadband equity, access, and deployment (BEAD) funding from states that enacted regulations perceived as restrictive to AI deployment. The ruling by the Senate parliamentarian last week indicated that the moratorium could be included in the reconciliation bill, but the internal debates among conservatives continued to escalate. Senator Marsha Blackburn, Republican Tennessee, and Senator Maria Cantwell, Democrat Washington, co-sponsored the amendment to eliminate the moratorium, following Blackburn's withdrawal from a compromise with Senator Ted Cruz, Republican Texas. The amendment aimed to condition the disbursement of federal funding on states' non-enforcement of AI regulations for 5 years, though Blackburn later expressed concerns that the language could enable big tech companies to exploit vulnerable populations, including children and creators. The Senate's rejection of the moratorium reflects a broader bipartisan consensus against ceding power to large tech companies, with critics arguing that such a move would undermine state efforts to protect citizens from potential harms associated with AI technologies. Prominent voices, including MIT professor Max Tegmark, emphasized the need for meaningful oversight of AI systems, citing the industry's admission of its inability to control the technologies it develops. As the legislative process continues, the bill, which also includes provisions for permanent tax cuts and increased defense spending, will head back to the House for further deliberation. With a self-imposed deadline approaching, Republican lawmakers are racing to finalize the bill in time for President Trump's signature ahead of the Independence Day holiday. The ongoing discussions surrounding Medicaid funding cuts and work requirements further complicate the reconciliation process, as lawmakers navigate differing approaches between the Senate and House versions of the bill. As the political landscape evolves, the implications of this legislation on AI regulation, healthcare, and federal spending will undoubtedly be a focal point of debate in the coming weeks. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.